Jagan is virtually
Yeah.
Jagan is
So now we are
virtually switching
officially live
places.
in terms of whatever we are talking doing. Yes. Yes, Bhavna. But we can be informal. Yes.
Jagan
आप
is
कुछ बोल रहे
virtually switching places on his background.
Who? Jagan.
Jagan.
It's about
Jagan
moment, na. It's
is
about moment, na.
with. I'll tell you
It's
what I've
about
discovered about Jagan is that I think the interaction has been more in the last few days. Wherever there's Jagan, there can't be boredom. I don't know. This is what I know of my limited interaction for the last few days. Jagan, am I wrong? Right?
right.
Right? No, Bhavana is
Bilkul right.
validating out of experience.
So,
Yeah,
so, so
SBI.
Jagan is somebody who has worked 21 years in the same company, so he understands what stagnation means.
Okay.
So I
Yes,
generally say I have stayed in Deccan Plateau and I understand what is career plateau like.
I understand. I know.
So when you understand one thing very well, you can always contrast it, which is
Absolutely.
the antidote, which is what yin and yang is all about. But anyway, I have to go back to other session,
Yeah.
which
Sure. Please do.
which I will. But
I'll start off now.
yeah,
With these three people, and we'll maybe as we're doing the initial, the things, so maybe people will join, and then we'll go ahead. I'll start off with the three of them, Kiran, Betty, and Bhavna. Actually, Jagan, have a wonderful day. We'll catch up. 1 to 1, we'll catch up. Yeah, great. So, Betty, you can come on camera. We'll start off. 2 minutes. A lot of rules in my sessions, but it's all for good. Camera has to be on, and this and that. Betty. Great. What?
I'm here.
Yeah, great. I need to see all my participants, and that's also in the workshop. We'll not have this challenge because everybody will be offline, so it's okay. So, well, good morning, ladies, and I'm the lone gentleman here as of now. So, thank you very much for coming here. And this was the purpose of this session was to short session was to enable you to ask any queries, become more comfortable before you actually register for the workshop and actually go forward. So that's the thing. So you can ask all kinds of questions and queries and all this. So meanwhile, before we start off with the queries, question and answers or whatever you want to ask, I wanted to present the short 2 minute 3 minute video. I don't know whether you had a chance to see that introduction you know of Roger. Bhavna saw that. Betty, you had a chance to look at that 2 3 minute video.
I did.
You did. Okay. How about Kiran? Kiran, since she's traveling, is also looking at her. You got disconnected and came back again, Kiran. So, did you have a chance to look at that 2 minute video, Kiran? You can, in fact, if you're driving, if you can even indicate with your, non-verbal gestures, So this means you've not. Okay, she's gone off again. So I think we'll continue. So what I'll do is, let me start off with something called three intentful alignments of the body, breath, and mind. So shall we start, Betty? Yeah, great. So you can sit down, and all of us can just do a couple of minutes practice called three intentful alignments of the body, breath, and mind. So what we'll do is we are sitting or we are settled somewhere. Just ensure that the spine is as straight as possible, and just imagine that there's a string pulling you from the top of the head onto the heavens, and down from the bottom of the spine, there's another string pulling you on to the earth, actually. So the yin and yang, I'll explain that. So slowly and nicely, you're stretched, you're aligning the body to receive the maximum energies and to maximize the energy flow between the um, top and the bottom of the body, throughout the body. So having thus aligned the body, you're as erect as possible, yet comfortable. We are now getting into alignment of the breath. So as you inhale, deeply, the oxygen and nitrogen, all those necessary energies are going in. And as you exhale, the carbon dioxide and all that unwanted energy that you want to actually churn is going out of the body. So as you inhale and focus on how nicely you're able to inhale, and then also easily exhale the same way, you are now aligned in terms of your breath as you continue doing this and the body. A few seconds in, a few seconds out, you are here and now enjoying this practice. And after this, now slowly what we're doing is we're also aligning the mind. The mind is in here, not in the past, not in the future, but here, right in front of us, with us in this practice, enjoying this practice and wondering what will be the benefits as we go forward. The mind is now here and aligned. Thoughts may come and thoughts may go, let them come and go. But my focus, our focus is on this session, on the people in front of me, listening, feeling all that is happening here and now. Having aligned the body, breath, and mind in the last 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, let's enjoy this state in bliss, in silence for the next 1 minute. And I'm going to mute myself also. And slowly and nicely, please do come back into the present. And join us back here, retaining the blissful state for the rest of the day. And looking forward to a wonderful day. So this is one very short 2 or 3 minute practice called the 3 intentful alignments of the body, the breath, and the mind. So here what happens is that you are as you are. You're aligning your intent, your thoughts, your speech, your actions, everything through this. I mean, what follows will be a fantastic alignment through the day of your, right from the intention to the thought to the what you communicate to what you do, right from values to behavior, if you were to look at it in one way. So a lot of these things metaphorically and parallelly I connect in my corporate training programs also. What we are doing here is also connecting to a lot of employees. So this is one thing. This is one of the first practices, one of the practices that we do before every Taichi Qigong practice session. Going on from here, any questions? Now I'm going to play the slides actually. But I have about 5 or 6 slides which give the basic information of what is Tai Chi Qigong, and then we'll go forward on our questions and maybe a couple of practices today. That is between 11:30 and 11:45. So any questions from Kiran or Bhavna at this point of time? No? Okay. Kiran. Okay. I'm assuming that you want me to go forward, and you can ask questions whenever you want. So I'm going to share my screen. So the question would be, are you able to see the slide that I've displayed? Yes? Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. So a quick explanation in about 2-3 minutes. We have something called Qigong and something called Taichi that we want to deal with. Taichi pronounced Ta. The tongue touches the top and Taichi. So it's not Taichi, it's not anything else, it's Taichi. It's not Tha also, it's between Tha and Ta, is Taichi. So Qigong and Taichi, what's the difference? So one is, so we're all supposed to be energy bodies. Energy seems to be flowing through us, through the meridians that people have discovered are there with us, micro meridians, macro meridians. Energy flows, and that is what we call as a living person. Now, when energy flows, it is possible that just like a river, energy flows freely. We have neither disease nor pain. So the corollary of that is, in case there is either disease or pain that we have, it could be physical, mental, probably energy is not flowing as freely as it could be through the energy meridians of the body, the micro and the macro. So that's as simple as the overall explanation of the principle on which Tai Chi and Qigong is based. To move energy, to move freely in the body, is all about Qigong. Qi is energy and Gong is work. So energy work or energy manipulation to ensure that energy flows freely through us. Now, having said that, now Qigong is all about, it looks like slow exercises and all that. I'm going to show you a couple of them and all of. Now, what is Tai Chi? Tai Chi is a slightly more aesthetic form of Qigong, where it looks like dance movement. It looks like a slowed down martial art, where you swing from one side to another, you move forward, you move back. Movement, of course, is taught at the second level. At the first level, we teach how you can actually move on both sides of the body with different dance-like movements, which balance both the sides of the brain, the yin and the yang, the spiritual and the material selves, the left and the right brain, as we call in modern psychology, and all of those. So all the and the masculine and the feminine, both of these energies, which we have within all of us, and which we need, and which we need to balance. So all of this balancing happens through Tai Chi and through Qigong also. Tai Chi is more of an aesthetic form of Qigong. So I would say, in one sense, Tai Chi is a subset of Qigong. Tai Chi is a form of Qigong. But all the movements that we do is definitely Qigong. Now, this is one more thing. Normally, if you look at how we breathe, it would we would discover, many of us would discover that we're breathing from the chest, which we have grown used to as we gather tension. We're running after goals. We're being compared. We compare and be compared. And aspirations are are happening, and this and that. Achievements are happening. So we're running, running, running. What happens is, slowly from the bottom of the belly, which we used to breathe, we've slowly gone upwards. Now most of us have been breathing knowingly and unknowingly from the chest. The moment we breathe from the chest, what happens is we are activating the sympathetic nervous system, which is fight or flight, a reactionary response to life. Actually, either we fight or we run away. So we're not as balanced, as responsive, responsible as we could otherwise be if our body, if our breath was otherwise. So here, from the chest, what we are doing now is, most of us are reacting whether we know it or not. A lot of thoughts in the mind, a lot of tension, anxiety, depression, all of these things, a lot of challenges mentally and physically that we're going through. And perhaps that is affecting us in life. Now, the good news is that yes, we could again go down to belly breathing, which means that as you inhale, you actually breathe, the belly comes out. And as you exhale, the belly goes back in, deflates. So from vertical movement of the chest and the shoulder, we learn again in 30, 40 days to go back to the horizontal movement of the belly, which is nothing but, we activate our parasympathetic nervous system, which means as long as we learn to breathe from the belly and we're remembering that for 4 or 5 times in a day, till we subconsciously get used to it, uh, slowly then what happens is as we come down, we settle into it. It becomes a habit in about 40 days, 45 days, whatever that time is. And the parasympathetic nervous system is much more something that we can use better, can use much, it's of more use to us. The moment we do belly breathing, our body is in the heal and repair mode, you know, and body is in the rest and digest mode. So what happens is we are in cruise mode, we burn much less energy, we are more responsive, response able, and we burn less energy, and we are able to fulfill all the tasks that we get up in the morning to fulfill till the evening when we actually want to go to bed. And the beauty is, because you're burning much less energy and your tasks are being achieved, you feel fresher. You feel fresh in the morning, fresh in the afternoon, as fresh in the evening also. So you are like, you're being rather than doing, yet all these tasks are being achieved. Actually, that's a wonderful state to be in. You don't age easily, you don't need so much of food, um, you know. So all good things keep happening to you. You are there and things are happening, things are manifesting. You are in the flow, if I were to use parallel terms to describe the state. So this is what Tai Chi and Qigong could do to us. These movements could actually enable us to activate the parasympathetic nervous system during the day also, instead of only the night when we are sleeping, so that we are in cruise mode in life. So these are my submissions, actually, the main submissions in about 4 or 5 slides, based on which we can discuss further and understand. And when we all know that medicine is produced in the body is capable, the wisdom of the body to heal whatever condition we have. The only golden guideline is be calm, be in the moment through Tai Chi and Qigong or any other practice. It can be yoga or any other beautiful practice. The moment you're calm and you're relaxed and the body is loose and easy is a key term. Energy flows. When you're tight, the energy doesn't flow. When you loosen easy, the energy flows and body takes care of itself. All those deficiencies, challenges, conditions which have to be taken care of, the body beautifully knows what to do. And each body is different. So the medicine is different for our own condition, our own body than somebody else's body. The body, absolutely, the healer is within. Now, this is maybe one of the last couple of slides. The yang energy, masculine energy, we represent that it comes from the heaven, from the universe around us, and the yin energy from the earth, the feminine energy from the earth, actually. So, getting in touch with the earth is phenomenal. It can ground all the unwanted energy and let us accumulate all that we want in terms of feminine energy, softer energies, which are so useful, and the yang energy, the strength and willpower and all of those masculine resources. The combination of this would make us phenomenally balanced in terms of material and spiritual selves. Material getting us after what we want in this world. Spiritual being calm, being peaceful, being you know very amiable with people around us and all this. So beautiful mix of energies. In yoga also, fantastic comparison. There is a Ida and a Pingala. There are two nadis corresponding to the left and right side of the bodies in the left and right brain. So these are all systems which are overlapping systems, known by different names, take us towards the same end of being peaceful and prosperous in life. The heart mind in between is the practitioner, that is you and I, harnessing being sandwiched between both the masculine and the feminine energies. And then the last slide that I have before the thank you slide is when we go to the workshop, the full day workshop, we learn about self-applied massage. We learn about various breath practices which are different than some of the practices that we learn otherwise. The main highlight or the main hero of this program is the gentle movements of Qigong and Tai Chi. We will be doing both, actually, about 5 forms of Tai Chi and almost about 12 to 15 forms of Qigong. under various categories. That's something which we'll do. We'll do spine work, we'll do neck work, we'll do a lot of different parts of the body. We'll be moving very gently along with breath and balance alignment. So that is the gentle movement basket. And relaxation, visualization, meditation. We have different, a variety of meditation techniques. We'll go through about 2 or 3 of those things. The third one is the highlight, is where we actually differentiate Tai Chi and Qigong from the other schools of wellness, so to say. So self-applied massage, breath practice, gentle movement, Tai Chi and Qigong, and relaxation or meditation practices. And that's the thank you slide. So there we are. Let me bring back my full screen. Yes. So this is the minimum dope that we have for asking questions and for you to actually have questions coming in your mind and asking me. Before we go on to a couple of practices, which I promise you in the next 5-6 minutes, we will go into that. So Bhavna has been through one session earlier. So, but still you can ask doubts. Kiran and Betty also, since you're here. Anything that the three of you would like to ask so far?
Can I start, Kiran?
Please, please.
Right here, sorry. Srini, I'm so sorry, but there was something urgent that I need to actually help or escort one of my neighbors, and that's why I'm out. But am I audible?
You're audible. You're absolutely audible.
So my question is that usually all these practices and everything are related to energy exchange, right? So this is
Yes.
when we are saying chi, we are also again talking about energy only.
Yes.
And again, there are other practices like pranic healing, Reiki, etc. When we
Yes.
say chi, then is it important or is it necessary for us to be in the positive frame of mind to do this? A. And B, is there any other way in which we have to maybe cleanse ourselves up or prepare ourselves up? Or is it something that I can quickly stand in one place? I want to, give a very high impact facilitation. So I just do these 3 practices and then start doing it. The second question is more important for me, Srini, because long time ago when I did Enneagram, and that's when one of the trainers had told that Taichi's form of I think energy exchange has to be used by a certain personality types, and of course it was not set in stone, but it kind of stayed with me for a very long time. And the trainer had, he had made us do a very simple, very basic Tai Chi exercise, and all of us we felt that we could instantly feel the change in the energy in the room. So I
Okay.
thought that what the trainer is saying, that it is only for a particular personality type in that context may be valid, but I
Okay.
realized that it is not. And it
Right.
stayed with me, and it's been like now 12 years that
Yes.
I've been wanting to do Tai Chi, and here I have found a master now, Shrini, in you. So, um, sorry for the
Right.
long-winded question. Please let me know
That's
if you would want me to repeat my questions.
No, no, no. I'm very clear about your question, and let me answer. So it's like this. Um, one participant in one of the corporate programs, I had made them do a progressive relaxation top to bottom for about 7-8 minutes, and then they all came back to the present, and then one person was asking me, Mr. Murthy, a young software engineer, Mr. Murthy, when do I practice? When is the best time to practice? And I very nicely answered saying 3 a.m. in the morning. And he said, Mr. Murthy, you can't do this to me. I wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock, impossible. I said, buddy, I consciously did this to you. I was pulling your leg. See, till today, you are not doing the meditation. You are not used to the meditation. So from tomorrow, you're going to do it, or today, you've already done it. You started. So doing is better than not doing. So you do it at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Any time that you get up after that, you do it. Absolutely, it'll be better. The day today will be better than yesterday. So similar, why I took this example is when you're doing these things, I wouldn't want to use the word energy exchange. Yeah, perhaps energy exchange also is fine between you and the universe, because one, we are activating the energy to flow better within the stagnations we are clearing. Also, we are wanting to access, just like the oxygen and the nitrogen, we're wanting to access the infinite energy from outside, which is also possible. So your energy is flowing within, and also you're exchanging with the energy outside, so that you're continuously, replenishing yourself with fresh energy. Hence, what happens is, when you're doing, we'll do one of the practices now. The moment we are doing this, our energy, you seem to be feeling, forget about any analysis, any thoughts, any words, any self-talk in the mind, etc. Let's leave the mind aside. The moment you actually do these practices that I'm going to call as gathering essential breath now, either sitting or standing, you can do it. And even if Kiran is at a junction, I do this when there's a red light and I'm waiting for the travel to go green. And the other drivers are looking at, what is this guy doing? But I'm in my own world. What happens is, in 1.5 minutes, you'll notice the difference. So it's for everyone. We call this as AAA category. Anyone can do it anytime, anywhere. Before food, after food, in between food also. Somebody who's handicapped, not able to get up from the bed, lying down horizontally, anyone, anywhere. So that sort of is my attempt to answer your question. Yeah. So if you still have time before you rush out, let's do a couple of minutes practice. Whoever can. Kiran can watch if she can't do. Otherwise, she can do it if she's at a signal, actually. so, so I'm going to do this standing. You can do it sitting also, no problem at all. Yeah. This is called gathering essential breath. This is one of the breath and Qigong combination practices. So what I've done is, it's my lower body is not important. So there's a particular way of standing that we can do in the workshop. My hands, my shoulders are loose. My armpits are a little, loose, so that energy flows through the arm junctions. My elbows are loose. My hands, fingers are absolutely loose. And you can join me. As you go up, you inhale. And as you go down, you exhale. This is called gathering essential breath, gathering essential resources and giving it to your body, and then going down. So it's like upward and downward. I'm going to do this for a minute now. You can join me if you want. If your eyes are closed, you're totally inside. If your eyes are half closed, you're connected inside and outside. So the choice is yours. All these are very experiential practices. Perhaps another 15-20 seconds and we will come back. And just one more time before we relax. And we're done. Yeah. So here the Betty, I think, seems to have logged in. Perhaps she'll log in again. But here, the essence of this is, as you're moving your hands, and you're breathing aligned to your hands, actually inhale and exhale. The hack here, which beats something like meditation, which many people are not able to focus and get into, is when you're moving your hands, you're keeping the conscious mind, the monkey mind, busy with the movement of the hands. So you're not distracted in any way. Hence, it's easier. Many people tell us, 90% of people tell us that we've had calming effect in just 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, because you're engaging the monkey mind, and then your hands and body movement also engage the subconscious mind. So whatever you're doing gets to the body better and keeps the mind, the thinking mind, out of the practice. So because of this dual advantage, what is happening is you're programming the body and mind to be really calm and relaxed and very meditative. The moment you do this for about 5 or 10 minutes, the more you do it, the more you want to do it. So somebody who's done it 5 minutes would want to do it 10 minutes more. And somebody who's done it for 10 minutes would want to do it for 50 minutes more. So the more you get into it, that's the danger. I want people. It's very addictive. So the more you get into it, the more you want to stay there, And the Chinese do this for hours and hours together in these parks and circles in groups of 20, 30, 40. So this is one of the demonstrations actually. So Kiran and Bhavna. From here on, I think we can do one or two more based on the time available, but questions are more important.
Yeah, Srini, I have one question over here.
Yeah, please,
See,
please.
I have a sister who's in Delhi right now. I mean,
Yes,
she's based
yes.
out of Delhi only, and she's 100% handicapped. Like she can't move,
Yes,
totally on wheelchair. So,
yes.
is there some way we can help her with this as well? Because for her to movements and all will be very restricted, and she's 100% on wheelchair. Without support, she cannot do anything.
Yeah. So if there is someone who can guide her, who can make her do, then see, it's like this. Even there is something called finger Qigong. So somebody, one of the gurus, what they do is they do up, inhale with the thumb, down, exhale with the thumb, and then forefinger, inhale with the forefinger, exhale with the forefinger. So any small movement, as long as the intention is there from the mind, that I'm moving in one direction, inhale, and one more direction, exhale, and I'm able to visualize that my body is moving, it's as good as the entire body is moving actually. So the mind does not know, the body does not know the real difference between fantasy and reality. So your intention is to move. I think there's a lot of benefit. So the answer is yes, she can.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'll get in touch with you for a session if we can arrange
yes.
for her as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Kiran, any questions so far?
I think her internet connection is not
Internet
so good.
connection, yeah, as you're going traveling, it would be
Yeah.
absolutely going up and down. So there are okay. So since we can actually continue the conversation till people come back, and perhaps about 11:45, 11:50, we can end this. So one of the things is that you know what is the difference between Tai Chi and yoga? So in yoga, just as for the benefit of anyone else who will be watching this recording later also, the benefit is that, not the benefit, the difference is basically that in yoga, you hold positions. You are in one position, on one asana, and you hold the asana, and that sort of is working on those parts, that region. Here, it's more on a holistic level. That is one thing. And second is you keep moving. So when I'm doing, for example, there's something called the upward stretch. The stretching the spine, standing or sitting, and then, coming back as you exhale. Go up as you inhale, come down as you exhale, actually. So the moment you're doing this, the stretching the spine, the energy moves throughout the body. The energy moves better throughout the body. So what happens is, uh, it's all continuous movement. So as we are moving, very harmoniously and slowly, this calmness, this harmony gets to the way we think, the way we intend, the way we communicate, the way we actually our body, the energy flows also very harmoniously. And this, because these are very ultra slow movements, slow is the winner in Tai Chi and Qigong. What happens is that we get in touch with very near to the frequency of the earth and the universe. Our intuition increases, sixth sense increases, our ability to be calm and actually take purposeful steps forward in life increases. So we become slow and our progress in life becomes fast, which is something which I really wonderfully like. I have become slow after coming back from my corporate career, but my life is progressing much faster than otherwise. So instead of doing, I'm in the being and things are happening. So the difference between yoga and Tai Chi is continuous, called moving meditation, and it works more on a holistic level. Yoga could be working at the local level also, and we hold positions for a longer period of time. And it's slightly more intensive than the subtle movements of Tai Chi and Qigong. However, when people say that, should I choose between Tai Chi and yoga? I said it's a choice. If you want, you can choose one of this, whichever you're more comfortable, or do both. I would never say one is better than the other. They are two different modalities to achieve similar objectives. So that way. Kiran is, I think, trying to log in but not able to. So
Yeah.
that way. So any other questions you have, you can ask me. Else, what we'll do is, I'll see whether I can contribute. Maybe let's show one or two moments, and then we can end this session. Maybe about 11:45 or something. आपको कुछ क्वेश्चन है तो पूछ सकते हैं, मतलब बिल्कुल फायदा उठा सकते हैं ये टाइम का.
I'm good, thank you.
You're good. Okay. Kiran, welcome back again. I know you are going in and out. It's not easy.
Hello?
Kiran, hi. I'm able to hear you.
Yeah, yeah. So I said I don't have any questions, but I'm looking forward to your session.
Wonderful.
So we'll definitely, come for this offline session that you have.
Absolutely. We'll do that. I was just wondering what else can I contribute. So I think since both of you have no more questions, and I think there are nobody else is there in this forum, so we'll as well end it and save that 5 minutes also for further work on Sunday. So
Thank
please, looking forward to see you all. What I'm doing is I'm also floating this to the general public so that if we have about 10-15 participants, it'll be much more feasible to do the workshop. I'll get those people. So looking forward to see you both and many more participants actually. Yeah. Have a fantastic Sunday.
Sure.
Yeah. Logging
Thank
off.
you so much for taking time out. Yeah. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, and wish you the same. Have a wonderful Sunday.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bhavna. Bye-bye.